Aries, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead from whenever it's found you. So as always, when something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and also please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That's not me doing that, so block, report, or ignore them, but just know it's not me. Well, let's go with your reading. What is happening for the beautiful Aries for the week ahead? Firstly, the Three of Cups. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles. Why do I really like the Seven of Pentacles at the moment? It used to be kind of a boring card to me because it's just patience. It's waiting and biding your time, and I don't know why. For me, I guess I'm just a drama queen. I like to see more happening than telling you to wait and be patient. But recently, I'm really liking the energy of the Seven of Pentacles. So some of you, for me to even be bringing this up, could be really enjoying the wait or finding ways to enjoy waiting. If there's something that you're having to be patient about, you're not like annoyed about having to wait, you're enjoying it. I don't know what that means. Anyways, I'm going to talk you through these cards and then clarify. By the way, Emperor and Death came out, so that's exciting. I asked for drama and it came. Three of Cups is the energy of having fun, letting your hair down, enjoying yourself, letting loose. So this week it seems as if some of you, it's like partying, dancing, singing. I'm not sure. It just seems as if things aren't serious. You're not letting yourself be serious, even if your 3D world is kind of asking you to. With the Emperor showing up here, you could have like a boss or a father figure that's telling you to like lock in, be serious, take something seriously, try harder, do more. And there's something telling you, if you don't feel like listening, don't listen, and just be silly, I don't know, don't listen to anybody that tells you need to be serious, because it's not very good advice. It's not very good advice at all. It's just going to make you bitter. And I bet you, if someone's telling you need to be more serious and you need to work harder and you need to do this and this and this, I bet you that's a very, very, very unhappy person saying that, because all they've ever done is taken their life seriously, and now they're a little bit like, oh, how dare anybody else be successful without taking their life as seriously as I've taken my life, because I thought you had to do that. Like, there's like this. I'm also getting something about like a generational difference. So I really feel as if someone older than you might be a little bit envious of you being quite silly and goofy, and at the same time succeeding because of it, or at least succeeding because you're enjoying your life. That's success on its own. So anyways, let yourself have fun. Ignore anybody that tells you to work harder, take life seriously. And I can promise you, you know this more than me because you're probably knowing who I'm on about. They're very, very miserable. They're very miserable if they can't see the value in enjoying your life. Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, there's someone miserable cutting the grass. Joking. I hope it's not bothering you. Seven of Pentacles is the energy of patience. I already kind of told you that 100 times, but there's something that you're waiting for. It's worth the wait, and you know it, and that's why you're happy to wait. If you've got to wait for something and it's not worth it, I think that's when you get the annoyance, right? When you're waiting in line for something that you don't even need or want, but you've waited there for 5 hours, so you might as well carry on now because you don't want to come back tomorrow and wait another 5 hours, right? Whatever it is, the annoyance and the impatience comes because you don't want it. But there's something that you've waited for patiently and are carrying on waiting for this week because you want it. Like, it's a good thing. Or this could be someone else that's being patient with you. If this is like someone you're in a connection with, they are patiently waiting for you because that's how much they want you. If they didn't want you, they would have walked out of that line. They're not interested. You're not worth the wait. But if someone's patiently waiting and willing to be patient, I feel like this is a two-sided thing. Both of you are being patient for each other. And whether that's like getting to know each other, whatever it may be, or you're in like a connection already, but you're being patient with each other through all the ups and downs and just trying to understand each other throughout it, rather than kind of turning on each other. You're using whatever goes on in your connection as like, oh, how can I, there's something in this, there's something, oh, what is this teaching us? What is this teaching us? And how can we patiently uncover how to kind of move through this obstacle, as opposed to let this obstacle move through us. I don't know what that means sounding kind of weird. The Emperor right after the Emperor right after the Seven of Pentacles is reminding you that you're in control. You're the boss. Again, I'm really feeling as if this might mirror something of someone else around you might want you to think that they're the boss. Whether it's a partner, a husband, that would be a partner, a boss, did I say that? A father figure, whoever it may be, wants you to bow to them. And there's something where the reason they want that is because they don't have that. They want what they can't have, and they're not going to have it. They can't control you. They can't make you do anything you don't want to do. You're the one that's in charge, and there's something about you're really standing in your power this week of going, you don't get to tell me what to do, ... whatever that may be. You're just like, I am who I am. I'm doing what I'm doing. Stay out of it. I don't know what boundary you're putting in place, but it's really, really, really like liberating. So this might be someone you haven't stood up to, or you just kind of convinced yourself, I don't need to stand up to them. I'm doing my own thing. I'm ignoring what they're saying. I don't need to stand up to them. And there's something where recently or this week you're just like, well, I need to prove to myself that even though I'm not sure if I need to do this, I want to know that I can stand up to people. The people especially that you feel the most inferior to, or that you think you're inferior to them. It's like you're going, all right, let me show you then. If you're going to assume I'm inferior because of my age, because of my formal education, because of whatever it may be, if you're going to assume I'm inferior, let me show you that is not true. It's nowhere near true. And with the Death card here of like rebirth and rising from the ashes, it is extremely powerful energy. Like I can't, oh my gosh, strength on the bottom. Like there's an extreme phoenix rising from the ashes, and that's how someone's seeing you. And I don't know why I'm seeing someone like jaw drop, like eyes popping out of their head, like, because it's almost as if this is a boss that's a bit of a bully, or a bit, you know, they've picked on you because they thought you were the weakest link, or they thought you'd be the easiest to kind of stay quiet, and they had it the complete opposite way. You were quiet because you were confident enough to hold your tongue and know that nothing they said actually resonated with your soul. Nothing they said hurt you in the slightest, which is why you didn't bite back. But yeah, it's like you're kind of rising from the ashes and going, yeah, even though it didn't bother me, and even though I'm never going to let anything anyone else says bother me, because I know me better than they do. I also need them to know that they can't carry on saying that stuff, that it's not going to carry on, that there's no point. It's like there's something where and someone's just not expecting. They thought you were incapable. They thought your lack of you showing your backbone, or your lack of you standing up for yourself, meant that you couldn't. When in reality, you just was like, oh, I can't be bothered. I don't have the energy. And this week you have the energy. This week you're like, even just once, I need to show them who I actually am, and that I can stand up for myself when I can be bothered to do so. When it's worth your energy. Clarify the Three of Cups. You have the Page of Swords and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, Three of Cups are both cards of celebrating, having fun, letting your hair down, dancing. So there's very celebratory energy here of you celebrating, having a drink. I don't know, there's Page of Swords. There is someone watching you nervously. Someone's a little bit nervous of you for some reason. Page of Swords is like also kind of like someone's watching. Someone's keeping an eye on you. Someone's keeping tabs on you. Not sure if I like that, but we'll see. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. You have the Five of Cups. Yeah, Five of Cups is like regret. And Seven of Pentacles, like I said, there's something you're patiently waiting, because you're like, well, the time's going to pass anyways. And I can look back and go, look, 7 months, 7 years, 7 weeks, 7 days, whatever it is you're being patient for, however long you're being patient for, the time will pass regardless of whether or not you believe and wait for the thing that you want to happen. Like, it's going to pass anyways, so you might as well hold on hope. Hold on hope. Hold out hope. That thing you want, you can have it. Don't settle. Don't settle for less just because, oh, you won't have to wait for it, you can get it today. Is it that valuable then? Like there's something you're or someone else waiting for you because they'd rather wait than regret not waiting and look back and go, oh my goodness. my goodness gracious, I should have been more patient. I don't know why I'm speaking posh. Clarify the Emperor. You have the Four of Cups, King of Pentacles. I don't know why I just got in one ear, out the other. I really feel like, because you're clarifying the Emperor here, don't listen, don't take in. I don't know why it feels more important that you stand up to someone, you get it out, and whatever they say in response, because their ego is going to be upset, right? After their jaw is dropped and they put it back in place and their eyeballs go back in their sockets after like shocked, once they regain their composure, is what I could have said, it would have been easier. Once they regain their composure, they're going to switch into ego mode with their Emperor, and they're going to want to make it look as if you've had no effect on them. And you standing up for yourself, they're going to then switch up and have more of a blockage of going, like, something about a high horse. They'll be back up on their high horse, putting on a show as if, oh, you know, your words haven't affected them, but they have. Just know, like, the harder this person deflects or puts on this front, trying to make a point that they're not bothered, like, your words don't affect them, or like, oh, that's cute, look at you standing, whatever patronizing thing comes out of this person, the harder they try, it's just showing the more they know they need to try hard to try and act as if your words haven't hurt them. You're standing up for yourself because they're constantly hurting you, they're pushing you down. It's like a work bully. You standing up for yourself, and then they're like, I can't explain it any better than that they don't want to act shocked. They want to act constantly as if they knew what was going to happen every second of the day. And so you doing something out of character, in their eyes, what they thought was your character, they're going to go, haha, I knew you were going to, like, there's something where someone wants to act as if they know you better than you know you. But really, they don't know you at all. They don't even know the first thing about you. And so yeah, I don't know, I'm also getting in one ear, out the other. So it could feel as if something, when you stand up for yourself, this could have happened already recently, where you said something and someone didn't listen. And you were like, well, that went, just know, if they're acting like they didn't hear you, they heard you. Does that make sense? That's basically what I was trying to say that whole time. If someone acts as if they didn't hear you, you know, like, they didn't want to hear you. They didn't want to hear what you had to say. It hurt them too much, so they just went, nope, didn't hear it. What was that? Didn't actually hear anything. Like, it's because they didn't want to believe what you said. Clarify the Death card. Clarify the Death card. You have the Nine of Wands. There's that wall. There's that wall. Actually, some of you, someone's actually going to switch up on you. So, because there's too many people watching, it's not going to be the same story. You're either going to get some unhealed, that's the unhealed bully, when you stand up for yourself, that chooses to carry on and really, like, stand their ground and go, yep, didn't hear a thing you said, it's just going to go in one ear, out the other. And then there's someone that's actually on the path of healing, that when you stand up for yourself and when you actually speak your truth to them, they're going to go, oh. And you're going to cause a massive rebirth in this person to go, oh, I had you all wrong. I did not expect you to say what you've just said. Let me just regroup and get back to, I'm so sorry. Like, there's something where you're going to cause a massive shift. Either this person isn't healed and won't do that, or they will. But it's all dependent on the person, and it's nothing about your delivery of your, like, whatever it is you're saying. It's nothing about you, what you're saying, how you say it. Did you stutter? Did you say it loud enough? It's nothing about you and all about the person. Are they willing to heal? Are they going to go back into their old pattern of being or acting as if they're above everyone else? It's all completely up to them. For those of you watching, if you're watching like, oh yeah, my words didn't hit home, I stuttered, it was my fault, it's not your fault at all. Some people do not want to hear what you have to say, and it's completely on them. No matter how well you say it, they refuse to hear it. But some of you, what you're saying is going to resonate, and this person is willing to actually hear and drop this wall. There's a death of this wall. There's a rebirth within this person. Where I think they've never, like, you're a very unique person. And so, again, you might come across unassuming and, like, someone that's easy to pick on. When you fight back, it can cause an ego death in someone, and I think it has, or is going to. Because you look the least like the person that would stand up for themselves, or like the person that has a lot of things to say, given the chance to speak. I love it. It's very, like, I can't explain it. I love it so much though. Like, you were underestimated for so long, and now you're going to get your chance for it just to kind of absolutely shock this person into, like, their character's going to change. They're going from the workplace bully to, like, a sop. A sop? That's not a word, is it? Like, to the, I don't know, you're just completely shifting someone, how they see people. See people. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.